around. Sir, you said something very, very profound. And from everything you've said now, I understand that we need to learn how to manage our finances, especially for those who probably right now they are working, right? And the bills are a lot, and one of the major things that sap people's money in this country are the bills and some other things. I just want to ask if you can take us through how we can reduce our expenses. I know there is a way around because the major challenge of most people is that expense, the NEPA, the light bills, the water, and all of those things, transportation and everything. How can one practically, reduce their bill so that you have enough to save? Because before you can even have a deposit, you must have something you have saved. At least if you don't have anybody to gift you, like you said, maybe you don't have a parent to gift you, you have to work for this money. So how do you manage your expense in order that you have money to be able to save? What are the habits?
Um, we are still back to the first thing, foundation. Do you want to build? What can you see? Savings is spiritual. I explain. Savings is spiritual means no matter how much you are earning, you must save. If we agree on that, every other thing will be easy.
Okay.
If you don't agree that concept that saving is spiritual or no matter what you are earning, you should save, it will be difficult. What do I do? Take a typical. In UK, there are 4 bills that are 4 or 5 that you cannot dodge. The highest of it is accommodation. Yes or no?
Yes.
Good. So let's go in order. Accommodation takes a chunk of your income, followed by transportation. Am I right?
So,
Then we go to gas, electricity, council tax, then water. Food is not that expensive in UK. But let's take it one after the other. The first thing is this. I want to teach on the concept of overhead. What's overhead? Your overhead is the minimum amount you need in a month to run yourself or the family. Put into consideration those 5 bills with feeding. Let's assume you are like me. I've been keeping my waist for about 15-20 years now. Because if you go and increase your waist now, you have to change your wardrobe. So it's wisdom. Yeah, it's wisdom. It's wisdom. So your overhead is what is very, very, you want to save. You must understand the principle of overhead. Figure, if after tax, your income that comes to your account is £2,000, example, and your overhead is 1,700, 1,800, you are not going anywhere. You are the threshold. Because there's some expenditure that you do not, there's no part of your overhead that you just pop in, pam. And those things, it's like they tend to know when your income, your salary comes into your account. Just something just come out from nowhere. So you are earning 2,000 after tax. Your overhead, if you want to go somewhere, should not be more than 1,200, 1,003. Oh, my renter, please check. Some of us, we are renting what we cannot afford. When UK, who are you trying to impress? Personal. I came here as a student. So finished university, my master's. That time they used to give postmaster study visa. Got that. Went back to Nigeria to get married. While when I got job, I went and got a 3-bedroom flat as a single man and rented out 3 rooms. I was living in the living room. We are talking about facts. I have guys that went to rent studio. But because of the target I have ahead, I thought as an engineer, if I get 3-bedroom flat, I think then it was 700 or 800, 3-bedroom. And I rent out 3 rooms. I remember vividly, I only had to add 40 pounds a month to make it the renter.
Wow.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir. Wow.
Now, when I was to go for wedding, to get married, I gave one of the tenants quit notice with the mind that by the time I came down back, at least I'll have a bedroom with the living room. Originally my living room is all in all.
Yeah.
It's the sitting room, bedroom. I have a 3-seater settee, bed, and what you don't want to put in the communal kitchen. Fine. And wardrobe. So, okay, I will move the bed up. I'll have enough space. Lo and behold, the person said to me, no, I'm not moving out of this flat. There is peace in this flat. I said, yes, I know there is peace in this flat, but please, I'm going to get married. To cut it short, I came back. She refused to go until after 6 months when I came back. So I came back with my wife in that same one room.
Wow.
I was able to save more. Let's check our bills. If your accommodation and your transportation is hitting you too hard, are you renting something that you don't need, or the place that you cannot afford? Maybe you need to move 30 minutes outside London, argument's sake, to get a cheaper, 400 pounds cheaper, that you need to wake up 30 minutes earlier for the period of saving. If you're married and you don't have children, at least you can still get a studio, a 1-bed, a shared accommodation to share. Look, we've got properties in our name, myself and my wife, and in my company. You look, there is nothing we can. Don't let us cover it. My tenants are paying my mortgage with profit for me. That's the truth. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I will not buy a property that I drop 25%. And the mortgage, let's say the mortgage is 700 or 500, 600 interest only. And I'll give you the property at 600. No. In fact, I have a model that I designed in my property. Whatever I put in the property within 5 years, I must get it back from rentage.
Wow.
Yes. Maximum 7 years. That's what tells me if I'm to buy a property or not. I designed the model. Yes. For example, if a property is 300,000, 25% is 75,000. You do solicitor, you pay stamp duty. If everything I spend is 90,000, what is the interest only? If interest only is 500, what is the renter? If the renter is 1,008, so that means the net profit is 1,300. I take my calculator, 1,300 times 84. 84 is 7 years. Is 109,000.
Wow.
I'll go for the property. But if the profit Net profit on that property is 500 pounds. I will do 500 times 84. It is 42,000. I won't go for that property. Every tenant. Sorry, is I paid. I was renting for 11 years. My landlord gave me reference to the bank. It's for another day. I changed carpet. I looked after the property because the Bible says if you are not faithful with that which is not yours. Many a times there is things you have to do financially, discipline. There's also spiritual blessings. You are renting, don't spoil the house. A small scratch, you are calling landlord. Is it the landlord that is living there? Yeah. So let's check these 4 bills. Especially accommodation and transportation. Can 2 families come together and take a property? If a property, I'm giving an example, if a 4-bedroom is 1,008 and a 2-bedroom is 1,005, 2 families 1,005 is 3,000. But if the 2 property family come together, do you get what I'm trying to say? Many after, I don't want to share toilets, I don't want to share. Oh, you know where you're going. You know, we're talking about aspiring.
Yeah, true.
To pay my master's school fees, I had to do cleaning job in Legoland, 2004. That they gave me medal for cleaning. People there didn't know I was doing masters. I hung the medal in my bedroom. When my wife came, I said, that is the medal from cleaning. Now, it's not written on my certificate that I did cleaning. If you have, you see, it's about what can you see? What can you see? Your bills, your house accommodation, followed by your transportation. Some of us, sorry to say, we are not ready for car. We have car. Some of us, the car we have is a liability, is not an asset. Going to bills. Do you know that if you're not careful, electricity and gas can also kill? Are you aware that there is what is called day and night rates for electricity? Maybe because I study electrical. I have solar panel in my house as far back as 2020, yeah. Then it was 12,500. My wife said, what's wrong? I said, look, please trust me. I did electrical engineering. Trust me. We made the money, we saved the money within 3 years. Octopus, different electrical supplier. They give, presently I'm on 28p per kilowatt from 5:30 in the morning to 11:30 in the night. That's the amount I will pay. But within 6 hours from 11:30 p.m. to 5:30, electricity is 7p, less than 25%. And you seize that opportunity. Tesco says every little help. So what did I do? I taught my children, nobody wash in the daytime, nobody dry in the daytime. We've got electric cars. You don't charge it in the daytime. I charge the battery of the solar in the night. So from 5:30, I run on solar battery till 11:30. If you cannot see ahead, it might look like one is stupid there, but you can see. So you must sit down and ask, how can I reduce my overhead? Rule of thumb, 60% is your maximum overhead compared to your income. So if your income is 2,000 after tax, your overhead, bring it down to 1,200. You're able to save comfortably 500 pounds. You might look 500 pounds. After 1 year, you have 6,000 pounds in your account. It will encourage you. 2004, I started what is called Ajo. I don't know. Is it trips they call it, or I don't know what these people.
Trips.
I'm still doing it up to today. Yes. One, it makes you disciplined. Two, you can plan for what is coming.